my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I am back with a hashtag Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for your support of my channel. And above all, thank you for your friendship, you all. Such exciting news from this week. I turned over 3,000 subscribers on this channel. I just can't believe it. It is absolutely amazing. Might dip below that 3,000, so we'll let it kind of even out. And then we're gonna do a little celebration for hitting that amazing milestone. Thank you so much for making this channel what it is. Thank you for sticking by me. I just appreciate each and every one of you. I love spreading the love of sewing. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy to be back with you again today. I took last Friday off. I took it off, went camping with my family. I'll talk about that more in the live portion, but I just decided to take a break and enjoy my long weekend. But I am excited to be back in the sewing room with you today. I have so many things surrounding me, y'all. Let's just get right into the sewing. Before I forget, I feel like I'm wearing this shirt all the time this fall. I wore it to work today. I really do love this shirt so much. This is the Friday Pattern Company Sagebrush top made in a viscose fabric from Hobby Lobby, of all places. Love it. Beautiful fall colors. It's perfect for work. I feel so put together, and like I said, I'm wearing it all the time. So let's get into what I've been making over the last couple weeks. I have been seriously making the little dresses here. So just real quick, I have talked about this pattern a lot here this fall, so I'm just gonna share them with you real quick. Y'all probably already know this is the Scattered Thoughts of a Crafty Mom peasant dress. I'll link the tutorial down below that I did. I did a little sew with me, and I'll link the pattern again. Very fun, easy sew. Just put you on a book or a movie or a YouTube video and sew away. These are just so much fun. So I've made 4 since we last spoke. So this one's really pretty with the blue fabric and pockets. All of the pocket fabric I have found in my stash. Here's this one. I love this groovy fabric, and I paired it up with the gingham. This one is kind of a stiffer, kind of reminds me of Ankara fabric. I picked this up at Joann's with the bright pink pockets. And my favorite fabric of all, I love this giant floral fabric with pink pockets as well. So those all turned out really great. Like I said, a really fun pattern to sew up. And then I worked on some PJs for Addie. Before I went on my camping trip, I finished the top. These are the Ellie and Mac Grow With Me pajamas. Talked about them a ton here on my channel. This is the PJ pattern for my daughter. I've tried others, but this is the one that I keep coming back to. It lasts so long. When I say she's still wearing the first renditions of this pattern that I made her, I'm not joking. She has been in the same size for so long. I found little pictures of her when she was like 1.5 years old wearing the same PJs she's wearing right now. So these really do grow with your kiddo. Now she is getting to the very end of these PJs, so I've sized up for her. I actually sized up to the 5T, and they're a little bit too big on her, but she'll grow into them. So I used this really cute unicorn fabric. This is from Joann's. Kind of has some sparkle there from their pop line with all the cute prints. So I used that. I bought it as a remnant. I think I had under 1 yard or right at 1 yard of this unicorn fabric. So I paired it with Hobby Lobby rib knit. So you have the green rib knit and then the pink for a neckband. Has cuffs there on the sleeves. Again, an amazing pattern. And did I mention that it's free? It's free. It's a free pattern, you guys. Definitely check it out if you have a need for PJs for a kiddo. And then I went camping with my mother, like I said, over the weekend. had a really great time. We did a lot of sewing. I did a whole video on that actually. If you want to take a little peek into our camping and sewing weekend, I'll link that video down below for you. But the first thing that I kicked out while I was there were the PJ bottoms for Addie. So these are her really long legs. Oh my goodness, how can she fit in these? Time is a thief, I tell you, time is a thief. These were so easy to sew. I love this pattern. I actually would love to take this PJ bottoms pattern and just make her some little pants, some little jogging pants for the winter time. I think it would work out really well. Next thing that I worked on there at the campsite was this little jumper. This is the Peekaboo Patterns Josie jumper. It's one of their newest patterns there. This is the children's version. Obviously, they actually do have an adult version, a women's version as well. I have made Addie the size 3T and then graded to the 5T length for added length for her. My kiddo is quite tall. That was the right choice. It fits her really good. It's right at where it needs to be. I just need to put the buttons on yet. You can see that I've got it pinned. So I did all of this on my little Brother machine. I don't use that Brother machine very much anymore. I use it more of like a travel or a church group kind of machine, but it did a really good job. Even with the top stitching, I was quite pleased with it. This pattern is very enjoyable. I don't know if I would say it's easy. It is a really fun sew though. It was kind of a little bit challenging, but it turned out really good. There's the back with some top stitching as well. Used some of Mom's quilting fabric because I forgot to bring some lining fabric, but that turned out okay. So I just need to add some buttons to it. Need to find some little buttons and put that on there for her. This is a piece of corduroy from Joann's, found it in the remnant section again. This was a yard of fabric and I had plenty to make this little size 3T, 5T jumper for Addie. Another pattern that I worked on there when we were camping is this little skirt for Addie. This is the Peekaboo Patterns Molly Schoolgirl skirt. You can make just the skirt or you can add suspenders and kind of make a little bit of a pinafore look as well. I did just the skirt, again, some corduroy fabric that I've had in my stash for so long. Seriously, almost all the way back to when I began sewing. This is some of the first fabric that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So this is beautiful corduroy and this is the cutest little skirt. Now I'm not gonna say this was a fun sew. This skirt was a little bit finicky. The waistband is finicky. You have a straight waistband here in the front, and then in the back you have elastic. And it's really just a little bit finicky to put together. I haven't actually finished the inside quite yet, so I still have at least one step to go for this one, but it is really cute. I've made her the size 5T, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a little bit too big on her. I need to try it on her and maybe adjust the elastic in the back yet, but still a super cute skirt. I've made a really deep hem here, and I did not cut any off. I just tucked it up and made kind of a stiff little hem for the bottom of her skirt, and I can let that out as she grows and gets taller. So this skirt is definitely going to be a keeper for a while yet. And I also had time over the weekend to start a Sundress, one of those little charity dresses that I'm making and giving away. I have to get the bias binding put on that yet, but I did get a start on it. Just such a fun, great, productive weekend. Coming up this weekend in the sewing room, I would like to make a lot of progress. I do want to finish that little skirt, the few things that I need to do on it. I need to put buttons on that jumper. That jumper is for Addie's picture day, which is coming up at her school this week. And then I also want to make a prototype of this pattern. This is Simplicity 3058. Talked about this one in my October sewing plans. I want to make one of these bowl covers Need to do one of the circular ones for my friend. Thought I could give it to her over next weekend, and then she can see if that's the size that works for her, and I can make her some more if she wants them. So hopefully that will be on the docket for this weekend. And that's what's been going on in my sewing room. A lot of sewing, a lot of fun sewing. I'm having a good time up here. These are kind of simple projects, but they've brought me a lot of joy. Sometimes you just need to go back to the basics kind of sewing to get your joy back, to bring the joy of sewing back into your sewing room. And I've definitely done that a lot here in the month of October. I do want to announce the September comment giveaway winner today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, leave a comment on any of my videos within a month, and I will randomly pull a video and randomly pull a comment from that video, and I will send you some happy mail. So for the month of September, the winner is Carol Wampler. Carol, you are September's comment giveaway winner. Please let me know what your physical address is. Shoot me an email. I'll put my email right here, and let me know what your address is, and I will get your happy mail out to you. So glad that you won, Carol. Carol is so sweet. She comments on all of my videos, and we've become very good Hoosier friends. She's actually from Indiana as well. So congratulations, Carol. If you want a chance to win some happy mail for me, like I said, just comment on any of my videos and you will be in the running to win next month. And moving on to life, we are home this weekend, but we're kind of in between two camping weekends. Last weekend we were camping, and then this coming weekend, this next weekend, we'll be camping as well. It's just a lot of fall camping going on. I love going camping in the fall. The weather is so perfect. We had such a great time with mom and dad camping last weekend. It was so much fun for the long weekend. I will put a few pictures at the end of this, but like I said, I did do a whole video on our camping and sewing weekend, and you can go check that one out as well. And I think that's gonna do it for today's Friday Sews video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're gonna be doing this weekend. What did you accomplish in your sewing room this week? I absolutely love hearing about your sewing projects as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for that 3K. Wow, so blessed. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.